Greetings everybody. So not too long ago I made a juice using over 20 different citrus fruits. These were fruits that were kindly sent to me by the Monterey Bay chapter of the California Rare Fruit Growers Organization. I took all these different citrus fruits, different lemons, different limes, different kumquats, all sorts of strange hybrids of citruses. I juiced them all and then I drank that juice. That juice, by the way, is good, but it is very, very strong. So strong that I have been drinking it, but I put like a little spoon of it in a glass of water to take it. It's very sour, and also it's a little bit bitter. I probably should have taken the peels off of those citruses before I put them through the press. Didn't think of that. However, I don't want this citrus adventure to end on a note that has bitterness to it. I want to take this adventure to the next logical step. I'm going to make ketchup. I'm going to take juice that I made from all those citruses and I'm going to use that in place of tomatoes in a ketchup recipe. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I think it's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. I don't think there really is a middle ground when you're dealing with such a strong flavor like this. So let's get to it. So here are my ketchup making ingredients. 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. We've got 1 small onion. We've got some spices that include cloves, allspice, celery seeds, salt, a little bit of cinnamon, and probably something else. 2 cloves of garlic. That is a piece of a very, very hot chili pepper. Doesn't look like a lot, but there's a lot of power in there. This looks empty, but it is not. That's vinegar. Usually I put a 1/4 cup of vinegar in my ketchups, but because I'm dealing with such a sour ingredient, I lowered it down to 1 tablespoon. I just want a little bit of the vinegar taste. I don't need the tartness. This is the juice. I'm going to take this juice and I'm going to put 1 cup of it in this pot over here. I'm going to take just a drop of oil so the ingredients don't burn. Once the oil is hot, the onions go in, the garlic goes in, the chili goes in. So in go the spices, and then we're going to do the vinegar, brown sugar, and the juice. And this is going to cook on the stove for about 30 minutes. If it gets too thick, then you add water to it, but in the end you want it to have the consistency of, what is it? Ketchup. By the way, when you're doing this, you do need to keep an eye on it. You can't just walk away, you gotta keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. So I would suggest stirring it and then doing something else for a second to come back, stir it again. What I usually do is I do the dishes, but in this case I am making some coffee and I am seeing what my cat is up to. She found a sunbeam, everybody. So it's been 30 minutes. Let's go to the next step with the ketchup. That is a strong flavor. You know, sometimes when I make ketchups on this channel, it ends up being too mild and then it just tastes like onions. This tastes like 25 different citruses. So I don't know if you can really see it so well, but yeah, this ketchup is not really coming out of the top or the bottom third of the bottle. So I'm actually going to water this down. I'm going to dilute it a little bit, and I think that will actually make the flavor even better, because right now it's a bit too strong. And because there is such a strong citrus flavor in here, I think it'll go well on like a chickeny sort of thing, like a chicken nugget. I have a problem though, because I don't have any chicken nuggets, and even if I did have chicken nuggets, I wouldn't be able to eat them because I'm a vegetarian. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make what I like to call cupboard nuggets. These are my cupboards. Sometimes I talk about this cupboard here, because when I do live streams, I'll take something out of here. This is the mystery cupboard. This is full of every kind of weird, bizarre thing that people send me. In this corner, though, is where I keep like normal pantry-like things. So take a look inside my cupboard. And cupboard nuggets is something that I just came up with like 10 minutes ago. I've never done this before, but I think it's a great idea. This is where you take things from your cupboard and you make nuggets out of them. I don't know what's in here. I have a habit of like bringing home very, very odd things. One thing I do think will be good would be chickpea flour. This is this is the topping that you put on Burmese tea leaf salad. Yeah, this is what we're talking about here. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. These are Samo Seeds. They are used in India during fasting times. I'm gonna take these two. This is some pancake mix that Wanderlust Nursery actually sent me as a gift. This is gluten flour. That's a good idea. And in my fridge, I have some mashed sweet potato that has like a bunch of seasoning in it. Let's use that too. 1 cup Samo Seeds. 2 cups of water. Bring that to a boil. A while ago, I put a poll up on YouTube to see how many people have actually tried making something that I've made on this channel, and it was surprisingly more than I thought. Something like 18% or something. I never expect anyone to make any of the things that I do on this channel. As I said, it is not a cooking channel. Whenever I make anything, it is more for my own amusement and also to see like how flavors work with the sorts of fruit that I'm talking about on the channel. So I do not expect anybody to make this. However, if you do make this, one ingredient I'm going to use is this. I've been calling it Vegeta, but somebody corrected me last time I used it. It's actually Vegeta, or Vegeta. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of this and put that directly into the Samo seed liquid. It is boiling. Cover it and put it on a lower heat. And just put about a cup of chickpea flour in there. Half a cup of Vital Wheat gluten. And by the way, I'm making all of this up. Just, I hope you understand that. Let's put things that taste kind of chickeny in there. How about some celery seeds? Some rosemary. Let's put a lot of rosemary. I like rosemary. Pepper. Some nutritional yeast. Some sage. So here are the Samo seeds. This did not take very long to cook. Looking pretty good, nice and dry. And what I like about these, and why I think this might actually work, is that these tend to stick together pretty well. I'm going to take this sweet potato mixture, put some of that in there, And I don't remember what's in here. I think there's some jalapeno in it. Oh, there's smoked paprika in here. That's a good idea. You know what? Let's go crazy. Putting it all in here. A bit of olive oil for flavor. To add a little bit of fat to it. This is a pan. This is peanut oil. Peanut oil is kind of a weird flavor. I normally don't like cooking with it except for things like this. Like French fries, it's really good in. Making random cupboard nuggets. I think it'll be good for that. Cupboard nuggets. Alright. I think that's okay, but not super salty, and I don't have salt in the dry mix. So let's add some to that. I'm not going to add salt, I'm going to add more of this. I like this stuff, and so maybe about another teaspoon. A little bit more. The sweet potato and Samo seed mixture has cooled down, so I'm going to put it into my dry mixture here. Drop that in. Nice and well combined, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I think the only way to do this is with your hands, so let's integrate it like so. This is going to be great, guys. Alright, so we're going to make a nice little nugget shape like so. And this has just as much chicken in it as a McDonald's chicken nugget. That goes in. And repeat. Alright. Let's give these a little turn. Oh yeah! It's working. Oh my god, it's working. These are right nuggets, that's for sure. I don't know if they're going to be good nuggets, but they are nuggeting. First I'm going to try one of my cupboard nuggets without anything on it, just to see what happened. What happens when you take random things from your cupboard, mix them together, and then deep fry it. It's fried, right? It has to be good. Smells good. It's good. It's actually really good. These are all things that go well together. I wouldn't say it tastes like chicken. It doesn't really taste like even like fake chicken. Maybe a little bit. It tastes more like the flavor of chicken soup condensed into like a little piece of falafel or something. The texture on it, you want to get in there. Look at my half-eaten food. There you go. You've got no choice. Texture is actually really dense and chewy. Those Samo seeds absorb a lot of liquid, so that's why I think people like them during fasting times, I'm guessing, because they fill you up. The sweet potato is actually really good in there. I have seen recipes using Samo seeds that use potato in it. Like people will make fritters with Samo seeds and potato. So this does actually make some sense, but I've never made it. Oh my god! The thing with this, it's still hot. I only put like a little bit of a chili pepper in there, but it was a really hot one, so it's like a spicy citrus ketchup. Well, you know what? It's good. There's so many different flavors in there. You get some of the kumquat, you get some of the lemon, you get some of the grapefruit. This has such a strong flavor, and it is so distinct that I don't think that this would be a replacement for ketchup. You could have this and ketchup on the same plate and have two different experiences. So if you have 25 different varieties of citrus in your kitchen, I would recommend doing this. However, if you don't have 25 different citruses and you just have one, that would be fine too. This has shown me that if you want to make a ketchup using oranges or lemons or limes, grapefruits, anything, it'll be nice. I'd say peel them. Don't follow exactly what I did. And the rest of it makes a good sauce. It's not like ketchup, but it is something that is really tasty. And the nuggets, the cupboard nuggets, this was a good idea. I don't really know what I did, but it was a good idea. But the best thing about these, it was fun to make. So I am not a cooking channel, as I so often say, but I would like to encourage everybody to have fun. Go into your cupboard, see what you have a party, put things together that may or may not work. Have fun with it. In the end, you might have something that actually tastes good. Probably not, but it's in the case of a lot of things that I do on this channel, it's more the journey instead of the destination. In the case with this, it ended up leading me somewhere good, but even if it didn't, I enjoyed making it. So I think that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this conclusion to a lot of citrus fruits that I was given by the Monterey Bay chapter of CRFG. Guys, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to try so many incredible citruses. It's been a lot of episodes now. I've tried so many different things, and it's been incredibly interesting learning about all the different citruses and then also getting a chance to try some things, try some different ways to use citruses. So I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I would like to give a shout out to Smarter Every Day, AltPod, and the Harbor Leaf Tea Company. They are mega patrons over on Patreon.com. If you haven't heard of it, Patreon.com it's how this channel happens. It's how I can afford to keep this YouTube channel going. So if you haven't checked it out, please take a moment to go into the description below and click the link there. I also have t-shirts for sale over at my web store. A link to that is in the description as well. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.